Coffee Day and welcome to another edition of The Good Life. I'm your host, Crystal Paco. We started our show with the Sunset Walk with Ricky Ray. 2 years ago, the 6-year-old was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. Since then, his parents, Liz and Ramon Calvo, have been on a mission to spread awareness. Let's check it out. Dozens of island residents took part in the Sunset Walk with Ricky Ray on the grounds of Adelup. His parents' mission is to raise awareness about autism spectrum disorder.
We really need to continue supporting our teenagers and our adults with autism, but not only those with autism, but also our other adults in the community with special needs. I am overwhelmed by your presence here, by your support. It's a true testament about our community.
According to the Autism Speaks website, autism refers to a range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, repetitive behaviors, speech and nonverbal communication, as well as by unique strengths and differences.
Did you guys know that according to the CDC, 1 in 68 children is diagnosed with autism? Depending on what study you look at, some say 1 in 45. Boys are 4.5 times more likely to be diagnosed with autism than girls. I mean, everybody, statistics, 1 in however many is important to some, but for most parents with kids with special needs, the only one child that matters is their own child with special needs. And, I never would have thought that I had to prepare my son for the world, but now I think I have to prepare the world for my son. And that starts with awareness. Awareness leads to understanding. Understanding will lead to acceptance, and that's what we need. And we're looking good right now. I mean, Hunter Speaks is a great startup organization. They're shooting for an autism center. The development of an autism center here on. We got other great organizations like ACT, Autism Community Together, PEP, Parents Empowering Parents. The resources here are tremendous. So, but what we want to do here is just spread awareness. Hopefully, we can get everyone to just be aware that there are different people out there, not less, just different, to understand their plight, and hopefully, it leads to accepting them, so, for what they are, how special they are.
Jesus, thank you that you are there for me. There are many things I'd like to do better. Like speaking and writing. I ask you to help me. You have already helped me in many ways. Sometimes I see the world in pictures. I like to draw, to watch TV. I like to do many more things which I can't do. So please lay your hands on me and bless me. Be with me, Lord Jesus, and in school. Thank you for my parents, my teachers, and support workers, and all those who are helping me. Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
Autism Speaks reports that the most obvious signs tend to appear between 2 and 3 years of age. In some cases, it can be diagnosed as early as 18 months. Some developmental delays associated with autism can be identified and addressed even earlier. Liz and Ramon stress that early identification is key.
So if you have a child, or you know of a child, you have a family member or a friend, I know sometimes it can be difficult if you are aware of some of those delays that the child may have, that sometimes it's difficult to talk to the parent about. But try to put that aside and really get them to be open to finding out if there are concerns or delays in their children, because again, the sooner any of those delays are identified, the sooner that they can get the support and the better their outcomes are for the future.
Stick around, we'll have more stories about what makes Guam so good when we return. Today and welcome back to The Good Life. It's a historic moment for Guam and the perpetuation of seafaring traditions as the Sakman Finagatsing Guahan recently completed its maiden voyage from Guam to Saipan to Rota and back home. In April, the Traditions Affirming Seafaring Ancestry, or TASA, organization hosted a blessing ceremony in the island's capital of Agutnya for the maiden voyage of the Sakman Finagatsing Guahan.
Let's begin by remembering all those who have come before us. Let's remember our mothers and our fathers, our grandmothers and our grandfathers that have passed on, our great-grandmothers, our great-grandfathers, back down the line to the very first sailing canoes to arrive here on our island over 4 millennia in the past. Manotgit gisenhilo, imanam kuna totlang siha, za intina iman mataw, iman mofana na tauto, niman motug iman finene na nasakman siha. Intina minyan and mommy, za intina imanam kuna totlang siha, gitini tuhon, itini tuhon. Gehalom hinasun ijahululo manetnom ihinafasiha tai hinekok zantaitsi Gehalom hinasun ijahululo Gehalom hinasun Gehalom hinasun ijahululo Tai hinekok Zentaitsi.
Wasay na in fafaisin ho. Gininiza halulum di corazon mo. Naong giyam itasi, giyam huzung di korenti, kunyam guatu gipahinan no mami. Maneen nun hampago na kaani. Patafanita muli. Dartahita tumistiguji. Aju talo na hinanaw isakman. 300 años ni último na humutong niya isakman. Tafan manado dyan wasay na talo yung papay sinaw. Yung gagagoho, diya mo na. Zanayam ni Safu na inanamam say na masi. Hindi na say na masi.
All this is part of the journey that we're working towards full revival of our seafaring culture and life skills for the people that are not even born yet.
On board the sacred vessel were the sons of Grand Master Navigator Dr. Pius Mau Pialog, Antonio and his brother Cesario Sudeler. Canoe carver and master navigator Rob Limtiaco is one of the founding members of TASA.
It's taken a long time for us to come to this place. We know that God is the one that's going to be protecting these men. But we know so there is evil in this world, so we push that away in our prayers, and we send our love with each of the men here. And we wish them a safe journey there and back. Pray for them continuously, and pray for them when they get back, and pray for each other.
Segment Vinagas and Guahan traveled to Guam, Saipan, and Rota and returned to Guam in early May. We're back with The Good Life after the break. Hafre, and welcome back to The Good Life. Once again, hundreds of people open up their hearts, their creativity, and most importantly, their pocketbooks to raise money for a worthy cause. Local celebrities, professional artists, and Guam's culinary creatives came together to help raise money for the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation. The 7th annual Guam is Good Wine, Food, and Art Festival was held at the Cars Plus showroom in Maiti. The event brought together Guamanians from all walks of life, partaking of custom-designed dishes created by some of the island community's most distinguished chefs, artfully paired wines, and expressive art pieces from familiar faces. Nearly 30 original art pieces were donated by members of the community, making for a successful evening of taking care of local families affected by cancer. The Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation's mission is to provide assistance to those battling cancer in our local community. Stick around for more on The Good Life, where we have plenty of shout outs to give for those who participated in KUAM's annual Think Green Cleanup. But first, let's check out a March for Science, where participants held up signs like "Science, Not Silence" and "There's No Planet B." Let's check it out. Hafide, and welcome back to The Good Life. On behalf of the stations of KUAM, we'd like to thank everyone who participated in our annual Think Green cleanup. This year we did something different. In the past, we cleaned up Hagutnya and Tumon. This year we decided to go into the villages and we chose our home village of Dedido, cleaning all the way from Lencho Park to KUAM. Rain or shine, Team KUAM and several community volunteers, such as the Miss Earth Guam contestants, hit the streets of Dedido for our annual cleanup.
Half a day, my name is Darlene Megachalian. I am 19 years old.
Half a day, I'm Emma Sheedy and I'm 17 years old.
Buenas and half a day, good morning everyone. My name is Julia Rivera, 23 from Jotnya.
Half a day, everyone. I'm Tassi Paredo, representing Jotnya. Jotnya rules!
Half a day, I'm Tyler Torres, 19, representing Orda, Chalan Pago. Half a day, Guam. My name is Sarita Regis. I'm 22 from the village of Dedido.
Half a day, my name is Justine Sablan, 18, representing the beautiful village of Dedido.
Also participating in our annual cleanup were Miss Queen of the Pacific, Sasha Lay, and Miss Pacificana, Maya Rojas.
This is actually named after my family, Lentu, the Lentu family, and my great-great-grandfather was the first commissioner of Dedido. So, you know, it brings a lot of pride, not just for my family or being a mayor, or past mayor, or as they call it, a commissioner, but this is where I grew up. This park, Dedido Park, I lived right over here. The basketball court is where everyone actually played basketball, learned how to play basketball. My brother, Easter egg hunts were here. Everything happened right here in the park. So if you're a Dedodian, you definitely know where the park's at. So this is truly like a place where I can reminisce as being a kid, and I want to keep it clean for generations to come. You know, so everyone in our island can come and enjoy the park just like I did as a kid. So that's why I'm really passionate about really pushing for Clean Up Dedido, because truly I'm from the village of Dedido and I take a lot of pride, and I do celebrate other villages, but this really is just hitting home for me. So I really want to do my part and give back to the community.
I'm also from Dedido, and you know, when Sasha said it's going to be at the Dedido Park, this is where I come. Like when I was in middle school, I would come here, hang out with my friends, you know, and then now that we see that people are actually taking action to make it look better, I'm like, I'm going to be a part of this. You know, we don't only have to give back to our community, but we also have to give back to our island, you know, so I'm happy to be here.
And that's going to do it for our show here on The Good Life. We leave you with the sights and sounds from the recent Tumon Bay Music Festival held right here in Hagutnya. Thanks for watching, and be good, Guam.